Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith Lords. When we left off, we were playing as T3, the droid, and we were going to find a way off the administrative level. So, let's get into it. Let's see. Security. Impossible. Okay, no security. Means, I guess I have to go down this hallway. That looks terribly terrifying. Okay, not bad. Alrighty, minor sonic detonators, ion grenades, my favorite. I love grenades, like, they're just so overpowered in the beginning, at least. Or, hey, Alright. Oh, now there's droids galore, and I have to kill all of them. Although why they're all trying to guard this place, and why they're attacking other droids. Pew, action aim, please. Thank you. And a depot survey. Nice. Purge the fuel lines, and I found 3 sonic charges attached inside. Asterisk. I checked the work logs of only droids that have been in the area. I tried to contact security as soon as I found the explosives, but I can't seem to get a signal through. I've removed the remote detonators, and I'll keep the explosives on me until I can put them in a secure hold in the hangar. Oh, so that now we've got lines that we can use. Droid optimized interface. +2 to computers, heck yeah. Oh yeah. Urban droid. I am blast mark. Oh, that's right, you have shields in this that you can put on. They're pretty handy for the beginning levels, at least. Back I go. I think, yeah. Guess what? It's droids. What they have? Energy shields! What's up? Okay, then that's good. Yeah, I can't hit him. Can I hit him? Okay. Shock him. No! That's a part. Shock him. Shock his brain. Heal kit. Good. No. I think there's a few more up here. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, first things first. We're going to blow open this sealed door with a deadly sonic line. Sweetness. Right, then here's the other droid, I think. The irreparable damage. Dang it! Med packing components. I can't use a med pack. It'd be nice if I could. A droid flamethrower, yes please. Love it. Okay. Alright, was that everything? Yep, okay. Alright, let's go. Woohoo! Opening up. You're damaged. A laser drill has been used on the system. Repair it. Sweet. Access hangar bay layout. Why not? Cool. Trying to make functions. Moving diagnostic. All of them are rerouted to the fuel depot terminal. Success. Connecting circuits have been burned out with a mining laser preventing the remote access. Okay, check the status of the subsystems. Let's open the blast door. Oh, the conduit's been removed. Well, let's at least open this door. There we go. Turn the main functions. Let's go with hangar logs. All incoming and outgoing freighters need orbital drift charts. So, transport. Oh, can't transmit them. Okay, download them at least. Oh, they'll become obsolete. Okay, never mind. Contract.
A lot of cargo from the Jedi's freighter is being stored in the secure cargo hold until we can pass it through the quarantine check. And as requested, all the programming spikes the security officers wanted confiscated have been stored there as well, to prevent further system The secure cargo hold should be safe enough. If anybody wants to break into it, they'd have to blow it open with explosives. A lot of cargo from the
No, I already said it's okay.
Who ordered the mining droids to repair that Jedi's freighter? I come in here off the work shift and 3 of them are repairing the port stabilizers? Did I miss something? Is somebody planning a trip? Because orders were that the hangar was to be locked down ever since that Jedi arrived. I don't know what maintenance is up to, but you can't just commission droids for repairs, especially with half the work shifts in medbay. Those droids are needed to repair the ventilation tunnels before gas builds up to... It's not like that ship can go anywhere anyway. Even if it had the asteroid orbital drift charts, the Navicomputer's been voice-locked. You'd need the access code to get its space. Considering this latest droid... If anyone sends commands to the mining droids outside this terminal, I'll be forced to enact full override.
Yeah.
Looks like those droids got the vessel working again, even with all the damage it had taken. The maintenance officer still won't admit ordering them to fix it, though. Regardless, still no luck accessing the Navicomputer. It's been voice-locked, maybe by one of the corpses we found on the ship, like the old woman. If so, that ship isn't going anywhere, unless we rip out the Navicomputer and put in a new one. If we even had... The only reason someone would lock their Navicomputer is to hide their astrogation charts. Someone didn't want us to know where that ship was going, or where it had been. Only smugglers do that, or someone with something to hide. That Jedi's got a lot of questions to answer.
Good to know. Very convenient. Oh, remote control. Cameras. Nothing good. Cargo hold. Nothing. Security. That's decontamination area. Yes. I remember that. Anyways. Fun. Goodness. Alright, let's go. Oh. Did I not open these? Well, now I have a repair kit. Maybe go through that just to get a repair kit. And another repair kit. Lovely! Well, I mean, at least it keeps me alive. If I ever get into fights, which I just did. Yeah, no flamethrower, shock rocket, probably. Let's shock him again. I love this. I can just shoot him. Oh. There one more? I love it. Like 5 seconds later, like, oh, I can't hit anything, and now they're like, oh, I can totally hit everything perfectly. Sup, broken droid? Give me your pops. Sweet. Droid stabilization, subroutine. +4 to demolitions. Cool. Just in case. It's like my go-to. Credits, and components in a sonic grenade. Nice. That remains. Okay. Alright. What am I on? Security! No, you can't open it using security. Don't redo it from here. What was that? Anyways, you know what I hate about this? It's like, this was such a good game, and like the whole Star Wars universe that had already been created was really really cool. But then the seventh and the eighth movie came out, and I mean, you can get rid of like the after universe stuff. That's totally fine. But like, why couldn't they get rid of? Why couldn't they keep the beforehand stuff? I mean, that doesn't affect the like what happens after Luke. And anyways, that's just what Lucasfilms decided to do. Anyways, back to the game. Access remote cameras. Okay. There appears to be some sort of metal case lining the fuel pipe, but you can't make it out. Maintenance level, of course. Entrance to the droid maintenance area has been sealed. New programming has been introduced. There's no way to shut down the field. This means anyone inside the facility is effectively cut off from the hangar bay. Okay. So let's go to call the system log. Within the past day, a series of explosions within the Paragus mining facility has enacted an emergency lockdown. Someone has sliced into the fuel depot computers and created a phantom fuel leak, sealing off the area with force fields to contain the blast. Okay. Emergency system schematics. Open the emergency hatch. Done. Log out, and here's where we get blasted. I wish I could speak droid, then I'd know what you said. But I can't.
So is that stupid droid of yours gonna come through or not?
Shut up. I love that droid. You know what? If it's the droid or you, I'm going with the droid. It's not my droid. I don't know who he belongs to. He belongs to me now.
Well, I'm beginning to think I was a little better off in my... Hey, what do you know? A little cargo cylinder came through.
Yeah, he did.
If he got the turbo lifts working, then we should have a clear...
The turbo lifts are locked. We don't have a clear run to the hangar. All that's opened is the emergency hatch. Turbo lifts are locked down manually, so I had it.
Wait. Don't tell me you're taking that hatch down into the mining tunnels. Are you? That explosion I heard came from below. There's probably nothing down there except superheated rock and collapsed blast tunnels. You'd be an idiot to go down there.
And a Jedi's life is sacrifice. Besides, someone's got to save our skins. True dat. Maybe, but it's the only way out. Nah. I wish, if it's dangerous in those tunnels, then you're the one going, not me. Let's go with sacrifice.
You're either really brave or really crazy, or both.
You got it.
All right, I'll try to monitor things from up here. And be careful. The only thing moving down there is likely to be mining droids, so don't be playing hero too hard. Okay. Not that I care what happens to you or anything. I just don't want to be trying to get off this rock by myself.
Oh, yeah, your concern is noted.
I'll keep the comm link open. I may be able to guide you through the tunnel.
Yay. Let's set points, because Jedi's life is sacrifice. I need to find some clothes. I mean, because as much as I'm enjoying the full onesie suit and the amazing shoes, I need to find me some good stuff. Anyways. Back we go to the emergency hatch. Oh, there we go. Anyways, alright, let's go.
Can you read me?
Stay off the comm link. What do you want? Yes, for a minute I thought you and Grant were telepaths.
What did you say? Your signal's crammed with static. There's a lot of interference down there, probably caused by that explosion. Still, it looks like there's a route down to the Paragus fuel depot. If the passages haven't collapsed, there should be an emergency crate in the next room.
Still, if you have anything else useless to say in the future, keep it to yourself. Alert me immediately if you pick anything up.
Will do.
Okay. Going for a business-like approach this time. Alright, let's see what we find. Oh yeah, we get clothes. The miner uniform, survey gear, and a safety harness. Sweet.
Find the emergency.
Yep. There's some clothes. Actually, if you're a woman, like if you're a guy, he doesn't care. But if you're a woman, he's like, gosh dang it. I mean, good. You found some clothes. Oh, good.
About time. The whole half-naked Jedi thing was wearing a little thin. Look, there may be some survey gear and a safety harness inside the crate, too. The miners wear them when staking claims on the asteroids. The survey gear is designed to spot and protect you against sonic mines. And the safety harness can be helpful if you try to
Cool. Some kind of mining energy.
Yeah, it's like a military-issue energy shield, except it's designed to protect the miners against lasers and heat. Should work against the droid mining lasers.
Good
It
to know.
won't last forever, and certainly not against multiple laser hits. But it may buy you some time if you get ambushed by a battalion.
Cool beans. Now I know how it works. Got it. Let's go.
Just one more thing. I've narrowed down some of the ID signals, and if the numbers are right, you're sharing those tunnels with a battalion of mining droids.
What do you know? A battalion of mining droids. I can handle it.
There's gotta be some central controller down there. See if you can find a terminal.
Alright, sounds good. Let's get our clothes on. Mining uniform. +1. Yay. Then survey gear. More awareness. And the safety harness. 1 demolitions. Sweet. Looks good. We could go with the... or the mining shield. We can have bolt on. It's fine. Alright, let's go. Working droid. Dang, I look good. Anyways. Let's kick some butt. It's done good.
Watch where you step. I'm picking up a lot of sonic mines down there. If you have any skill with demolitions, you might be able to recover them, and if you have survey gear or a safety harness, put them on.
Alright. Understood. Michael J. White. Anyways. Please don't blow up. Oh. Alright. Let's about that. There's some parts there. Can't get past that door. Anyways, moving on. Oh yeah, I can... Wait, do I want to use a repair part? Yeah, sure, why not? Optimize it to allow you to move by it. Okay. Well, I have quite a few repair parts. See, I guess this is why you want the repair skill, but... no, it's fine. It's fine. Items lost. Yeah. Just wanted to make it better. Anyways. I think he can actually help me, usually. But... Oh, you tried to run? You tried to run from me? And you got wasted. Targeting scope, nice. Got wasted. A little hurt, but I've got 12 med packs. I can go all day. Bring it. Wait, no. How did I miss it? Was this one? Stop missing. There we go. Yeah. Good. Next. Nope, wait. Dang, nabbed it. Okay, load last saved game. Luckily, we didn't go too far.
So is that stupid droid?
Shoot.
Well, I'm
Give him a little more time. Okay, good.
Hey, what do you...
Let's
If he
see.
got the... Wait,
They go
that...
down there. Jedi
You're...
sacrifice.
Alright,
Any concerns?
I'll keep
noted. See ya. Gosh dang it. Yeah. wasn't quick enough on the med pack. Oh, and it uses... That's delayed. Or maybe I just find one. That would make more sense. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Wait. Wrong way. Let's try this again, shall we? I guess it was too soon to be thinking I was invincible, but... It's alright. We'll keep going. I mean, we were taking him out real well, but... Yeah, maybe I'll have that droid, like, go on patrol, and then he can help me out. That is, if he chooses to find...
Can you read me?
Yep, I can.
What did you say? There's a lot still.
I love that. Anyways, signal me. Cool. Cool beans. Take all that stuff. Yeah, there was a med pack in there. Get that on, and get this on. Sweet, let's go.
Find the emergency.
Yep, and there's some clothes. Understood. Got it, let's go.
There's gotta be...
Some stuff. Alright, moving on. Broken droid stuff. Cool. Set the money.
Watch where you step. If you have...
Yep, got it. Understood. I'm out. Still. Okay. Turn. Run. Alright. Reactivate the droid. Engage his patrol mode. Cool. Alright, let's move. Wait, actually. Oh, crap, I can't do anything. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Droid's on my That's what I should have used. I decided to go like full on Rambo, but what I should have done is I should have just thrown some grenades. Is this the Rambo part? No, not yet. Ion grenades. Okay, one. Okay, yep. Let's pause it, and then med pack, and then we'll attack you. Okay. And sensor droid because I need help. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, he heals. Oh, come on. See? Oh, no, sorry. It was on a ploy. Okay, adrenal strength. Into those magic shield. I should probably just start using that shield, actually. Oh, I didn't add it, that's good. Okay. To those mining shields, sweet. Get this bunch of stuff. Credits and an advanced mining laser, just in case I was thinking of going with a rifle. But no, I'm gonna go with my blade. Alright.
Hey, watch out. That explosion is super... If you can find a mining energy shield...
Cool. Got it. Understood. What a coincidence. Mining shield. Oh, ow, ow, ow. How to do this? I think... Oh, no, that didn't work. Okay. I don't want to drain in this. Anything? No. So that was worthless. Get this dude's stuff. Another running shield. Okay. So I guess just go in here. Sweet. Let's go. Oh. They haven't noticed me yet. Oh, come on. And suckers can't hit me. These guys blow up. Yep. He's stuck in it. That's weird. Cool. Anyways, moving on. Sweet. More sonic grenades, looks good. Alright, let's do some leveling up. Alright, one for you, one for you, one for you, one for you, and one for you. Wow, this is really nice. Feet. Could do more damage, but I mean, do it. Gearhead. I do like the gearhead. Conditioning. But eventually, yeah. Eventually I'm going to run across armor, and I want to be able to actually equip it at that time. What would be good to use right now? Let's go with speed, you know, just in case I want to run away. Is it like, check it out. Yep, good to know. Woo! I can just run like really, really fast. It's great. Anyways,
You're getting close to something big. If so, the central droid control. I'm picking up a lot of droids.
Understood. Alright. We're too quickety quick. Nope. Before he sees me, just come over here. And yes! Sweet. I guess unlock that, because we can. Cool. Call up droid command functions. How many spikes do I have? 0. What? Shoot. Okay, yeah, sure. Yes, continue. Just so that they can't find me. At the very least. Wish I had more freaking spikes, but I don't. No. Keep going. Dang it. Alright. Well, let's kill these guys. Hey, buddy. I guess that counts as a sneak attack. Because they can't see me. Anyways. Does this mean... Well, normally I could just, like, walk through and, like, not have to worry about them. Oh, he can't see me. Oh, that's sad, so he's trying to run away. No, you can't run away. You're glitched to stay right there. Sorry, I kind of feel bad, because it's like, they can't do anything, but on the other hand, I mean, you really need them experience points. Alright, so call up the fuel container and shut them down. I love this part. Dude! It's like, uh-oh. Don't know why, but I guess, you know. I can't see anything. He's blind. Oh, that makes me feel kind of bad. Sorry. Come on, get up. There we go. And 2 energy. Oh, no, it's on here. Heat shielding report. Okay, so that's something I can use to upgrade my my mining suit. Which I think is different enemies that use flame. I think there's a couple of droids that use flamethrowers in this. So that'll be very nice when going up against them. Iron Truck 1 to 3. These are just all upgrade parts. so I've cleared out those two. Yep. It's a mining droid Mach 1. Oh boy. This one's instant death. No. Instant death. Okay. And at least. Yeah, good to go. Some remains. Exchange casual gloves. Awesome. I think these are, yep, +1 commuter use 2. Yeah, heck yeah. Don't know why wearing the curved gloves gives you bonuses, but apparently they do. Well, maybe if I read it, yeah, if I read it correctly, it probably would tell me. It's a high security door. Well, I have a high security. Alright, so that moves on to the next one, so we're not going to do that just yet. If I remember correctly, yep.
Yeah, I'm picking up some strange reading.
Trust me, whatever you've detected, it's probably my fault.
Containment fields in the mining tunnels are shutting down. You need...
Okay.
I may be able to keep it contained until you get the turbo lift. I'm locking down the turbo lift to the administration section. If you've got anything left to do down there, make it quick.
Duly noted. Okay, you. Come on. One more. And last one. There we go. You can't see me. Actually, I don't know if there's a timer on this. I don't think there is. Damage cylinder. Oh. Sonic charge. Oh, great. I have no demolitions. Oh well. That's sad, but I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, eventually I'll come up with it. I'll put some back, but until then. No, not a idiot. Come on, man, you're better than this. Alright. Looks like we're ready to go. That's the turbo lift out of here, so we're going back, because there was that one place over there. Do I want that? Yep, please. Thank you. Alright. Just have to dodge in between them. Alright, then go through this way. Haha, high security door. It's no match. I think actually you get like experience for, instead of just breaking it open, you get experience for like doing it in a clever way. No, wrong one. Oh yeah, that was dead corpse. Cardio regulator and basic ionite edge. Cool. Is it any better than my survey, my safety harness? Yeah, no. +2 to fortitude. Releases chemicals into the body. Nice. Yeah, I'll go with that. Should roll. Belts. Not bad. Not a bad haul. Let's see so far. Anyways, let's get right there. See, this is why I like this, because if you've gone back to do any exploring, then all you have to do is just do this and instantly you're just speedy Gonzalez fast and you can get wherever it is you want to go. Alright, time for my epic roll while everything's exploding. Awesome. Michael J. White's such a bad A, come on. Oh, he's dead. The maintenance officer's dead. What's
Greeting. It is a pleasure to see you alive, Master, provided my receptors are not off focus. How may I be of assistance?
Tell me what you're doing here before I turn you into slack. Let's see. What's that body there? Let's go with this. How do you know me?
Answer. I am a survivor of the Harbinger, just as you were, Master. With the unexpected termination of my previous Master, you are the only organic which I may now serve.
Who's your previous Master?
Answer. The captain of the Harbinger, Master. I was in transit to Telos to facilitate communications and terminate hostilities. However, we did not arrive at our intended destination.
Obviously.
Irritated answer. Oh, Master, it is such a long, dull story, and not terribly relevant to our current...
For a droid, don't take orders too well.
Hesitant explanation. That has been the subject of considerable discussion since our arrival here, Master. Many have attempted to claim you and this unit as salvage. I was crudely interrogated concerning our brief history together on board the Harbinger, before its communications, weapons, and engines suffered the cascade failure that disabled the ship.
How does he know about all that?
Speculation. It is possible you were incapacitated and locked in the well-shielded cargo compartment as the Harbinger was being systematically crippled, Master.
Locked.
Clarification. By locked, I meant sealed.
Oh, okay. But how did I get from the Harbinger to here?
It appeared that this freighter had been attacked, and the captain wanted to study it. This freighter appeared to be still spaceworthy. Your cargo compartment was breached, and you were taken on board the freighter shortly before the Harbinger's systems began to go critical. I, too, managed to board the freighter before the Harbinger's destruction. We were most fortunate to have...
Yeah.
Explanation? I believe it was a smuggler's vessel by the name of the Ebon... Speculation. As to its purpose, I do not know. Perhaps it was always its intention to play dead, then kidnap you off the Harbinger and rob me of my bounty.
Bounty?
Clarification. By bounty, I refer to your life, Master. It would pain me to see you damaged in any way. That is why the arrival of this Ebon Hawk caused me considerable distress.
I've heard enough, I'll be going.
Apology. My memory core cannot provide a clear answer on that.
Okay, how so?
Explanation. Despite my market value, Master, the miners were far more interested in you. It did not take long for me to ascertain the reason for this. While an HK protocol droid is a valuable piece of property, Jedi are worth much more in certain exclusive markets across the galaxy. Painful admission. I must confess to feelings of inferiority at the speculated difference between my value and the price for your capture. I was forced to remind myself it was not due to a failing of my model or function, but because you were a Jedi. Surprised answer. Why, I told them, Master. You are the exiled Jedi who served with Revan in the Mandalorian Wars, are you not? I hope all that has happened has not been the result of a miscommunication. If so, then the problem lies with the core word databases, which are notoriously spotty.
Pleasantness. That information wouldn't have been in core word databases, only in Jedi.
Indignant exclamation. Master, I am only a protocol droid, but it is part of my function to know such information and relay it to any interested parties in the interests of terminating any potential hostiles.
Why would that be important? Okay. Alright. Anyways. I'm good. So what happened to
Answer.
Motors?
All that has happened has been because they believe you to be a Jedi Master. They debated what to do with you as you lay unconscious in the medical bay. One group seemed intent on selling you as property. The other group opposed this. 3 standard hours after the division between the miners became apparent, accidents began to occur throughout the facility. A result of improper maintenance, I believe. These accidents coincided with the degradation of the mining droid behavioral cores. Crude models are prone to such failures, resulting in murderous rampages. The mortality rate of organics in the facility rose quickly.
So what happened to him?
Many miners began to join you in the medical bay as a cascade of flawlessly timed detonations occurred in isolated gas pockets in the lower levels of the facility. The explosions herded the miners into emergency sections of the station, quickly and efficiently cutting them off from communications and facility control. But sadly enough, not the ventilation systems.
Sadly, what do you mean?
You see, the explosions had damaged specific sections of this facility's ventilation systems, causing a slow, lethal buildup of toxic fumes in the dormitory level.
Is there anyone left there?
Answer. I do not know, Master. Ironically enough, any miner that fled to the dormitory level to protect themselves from the droids and the explosion.
Yep. Forget them then. Alright.
Of course.
What's up?
Answer. That is all that remains of the maintenance officer, Master. At the end, he was quite incoherent from the pain, and attempts to facilitate communications with him. I heard his dying screams as the droids he tended turned on him, mining him like a piece of recitation. Oh yes, Master. The record of his last moments were
5 droids burning through the outer door. They're forcing their way into the bay. Please, someone that... Oh no, they're through! Oh, my leg! They're burning through my leg! Oh, stop! Stop, please!
Addendum. His remaining attempts at communication are variations in decibel, Master, ranging from frenzied screams to gibbering inarticulate attempts to beg for his life.
Why would he beg for his life unless there was something smart enough to be begged? Alright, I'm going. Okay. So, you definitely did it. Alright, some nice stuff. Sorry, sir. Don't mean to desecrate the dead, but I need it more than you do. So that's a pretty selfish thing to say. Ah, well. Just gotta keep going. Sonic imprint sensor. Okay. With the protocol's droids' help, I've finished work on the sonic imprint sensors. I've installed them in the mining droids, but I'm locking up the original here to prevent the other miners from using its ability to record and play back voices to override the droid's voice print protocols. Ah, I see. Okay, let's do some upgrading. You, we don't have an overlay. We don't have an overlay, never mind. And the vibroblade. We'll give it a base and kyanite edge. Cool. And then, oh, I think it's actually, yeah, I can create stuff. Create and break down items. Computer spikes. Currently have none, so, yep. Make 2. Then, longsword. Vibro sword. It requires 2 repair skill. Gosh dang it. So repair was necessary. Well, I'll grab something that can get that. In the meantime, sure. Usually I go twin-bladed at this point, but might not be. Yeah, why not? Just make one. Then later on, when we get more swords and stuff that we can use, we'll go from there. And that just looks so cool. I just love that. Just wish I could do that. It'd be so cool. Anyways, Moving on. It's the blown up place. There's droids down that way. Oh, if I remember correctly. Looking for a
Pitying answer. Oh, that is unfortunate, Master. The hangar is sealed behind a containment field. It would be impossible.
What about override codes?
Answer. Only the Paragus administration officer would have such codes, Master. If he hasn't already been murdered in an unfortunate accident, then he is trapped in the dormitory section, which has been effectively cut off.
Okay, it's possible to contact him. Then there must be another way.
Theory. You could walk across the surface of the asteroid to the dormitory airlock, but such a route would be extremely hazardous.
I only want the codes. When I have the codes, I'll dispose of them. They could be...
Warning. Master, continued exploration of this facility may place... I encourage you to return to the medical bay and wait for retrieval from a vessel that is no doubt on the way, even as we continue this...
And you're going to help me.
Weary resignation. Very well, Master. But there is very little that I can do. You see, the airlock...
Okay, so how do I get the code?
Correction. Oh, I already possess the code, Master. But I am afraid that it will do...
And what does that mean?
Condescending explanation. Master, the console governing the droid maintenance area and the airlock is voice printed. Musing. In the last days of his life, the maintenance officer was quite careful about voice protocols, bordering on paranoid obsession. Conjecture. I suspect once he realized something was wrong in the facility, he voice-locked the droid bay functions. A prudent measure, but in the end, he met the same fate as the rest of the organics.
Voice print.
Explanation. Yes, Master.
Condescending.
Condescending explanation. Oh, yes, Master. The code is maintenance control, voice print ID R1B5.
Or else. Then... You can move voices, can't you speak the code?
Objection. Master, to commit such an act would be
Persuade, yeah. The fact that you can mimic voices. What would it sound like if you did speak the control? Oh, I understand if you're limited functionality. Yeah, let's...
Irritated objection. Master, there is nothing wrong with my communications functionality. A recitation. Maintenance control voice print ID R1B5. There. Well...
Yep. That's...
Confused query.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Where are we going now? Sucker! Sucker! Just gave me... Oh, hello. Shield, just in case. Yeah. No. Sorry. What? Oh my gosh. No, come on, kill it. Okay. Let's go. Stop throwing them. Let's deal with you. Throwing. No retrieval. Still don't care about that. Just don't want to get the voicing to dead. There we go. Back to normal. Okay. Looking good. Looking sharp. Okay. We'll get a little bit closer so there's more chance of hitting it. Minor sonic detonator. Let's break. There we go. Sweet. Another level. Cool. Attributes. Alrighty, did I leave anything low? Let's go with, do we want to go with dexterity or do we want to go with wisdom? makes me harder to hit. I'd have to wait a level. No matter what, I'm gonna have to wait. So let's go with dexterity. Make us a little harder to hit. Skills, of course. Excellent. Powers, sweet, more powers. Are we facing any for scream, sonic damage? 10 plus the wisdom and charisma modifiers reduces the damage. Oh, heck yeah. Let's go with that for scream. Just in case I get, like, surrounded. Alright. Damage door. Nice. And now I've got to face the big boys. And I still have the thing going, so I'm good. Oh, loving all that damage. Alright, let's keep it going. What? Security is filled. Jeez. Oh. Surprise! I probably would have caught him by surprise through that way, but that's okay. Let's keep going. Come on. I surrender! Okay, stop. Stop playing around. Guess what? Shoot. Oh, wait, no. I've run out of uses. Nope, stop it. Okay, let's run Droid again. And finish the stage. Sweet. Alright, let's keep going. Keep on going. Alright, there's the maintenance station. Let's open this little puppy up. Cool. Reflex package. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's see if I can actually use that. Can I? Nope. Probably don't have enough high enough constitution. Yeah, you have to have a minimum of 12. Alright. That's alright. Let's check out the other room before I go on. Oh, yes, I remember this part. Love it. Alright. And let's just sonic grenade for you. Okay. One last one. Any more? No? Okay. It's locked. Okay, yeah. So I have to kill him over here. And I have to open that up. And that just takes me back up to the administration level. Enter the voice
Maintenance
print.
control, voice print ID, R1B5.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, open it. Cool. Turn. Emergency subroutines. Check for exits. Check the main console functions. Access the comm system. Run diagnostic. Okay, so that's been broken too. One room. All these are cameras, but I already know what's going on. Maintenance logs. Oh, I could have gotten it from here as well. Oh, that's nice.
Finished the sonic imprint sensor prototype for the mining droids. Everyone knows they need an upgrade. The sensor should allow me to issue voice commands to them rather than manually adjusting their routine each time the mining specifications change. I've been keeping the sensor in the maintenance workshop for the time being. I wanted to test it first by recording and playing back some simple voice commands.
Oh, if any of you have seen Psych, that's Timothy Osmondson. He's the guy who plays Lassiter. That was his voice. I mean, he doesn't sound like that in the other recordings we've heard of him, but that's awesome. I love that.
Finished my examination of the droids from the Ebonhawk freighter. The T3 unit looked like it had shut itself down. The protocol droid, however, made up for it. It talked my ear off for most of the hour, asking questions about the facility, the personnel, and so on. Still, it wanted to make itself useful, so I put it to work until its master wakes up from the med bay. It seems to have some skills in speaking to droid behavior core, so there's been some trouble with some of the mining droids, so I'm signing off.
I love it so much. Ugh.
Been speaking to the protocol droid about the Jedi in Medbay. I thought they'd all gone away or been killed in the Jedi Civil War. The droid told me that his master's the only Jedi he knows of in all the galaxy, and that the Jedi had served in the Mandalorian Wars almost 10 years. That would have meant that the Jedi served under Revan for a time. Maybe the Jedi knows what happened to Revan after the end of the Jedi Civil.
Quite possible.
Been too busy to enter a log for a while. There's been more and more accidents since that Jedi arrived. The miners are starting to get restless, especially Corda. Corda said the exchange is offering a huge bounty on Jedi Knights and that we can make a fortune if we sell the Jedi to Nar Shaddaa. Security shut down that idea pretty quick. But I don't think Corda and his men can... I mentioned the trouble to the Jedi's protocol droid, and he seemed concerned about his master's safety. I told the droid not to worry. When the dock officer reported the droids repairing the Ebonhawk, I installed a voice print ID on the droid console system. Someone ordered them to repair that freighter, but I can't find a trace of the order anywhere. If anyone tries that again, they won't be able to do it from this terminal unless I let them. The voice print should cut any user off from the central functions unless I give the... The maintenance check on the droids didn't help. If anything, the accidents... Security interrogated me about the droids and they weren't too happy with my answers. I don't understand it, though. These aren't combat models. They shouldn't even know how to attack. I can't help but think, what if somebody staged the initial trouble with the mining droids just to get them all sent to maintenance, and then did something to them? I think security's right. Someone's trying to sabotage this facility, and they're using the droids to do...
But why? Should be obvious, but, well, each their own. Cool, 750 experience. Heck yeah. Alright. I love this part. This is so cool. Well, not this part. This specific part. In order to exit, you will need the spacesuit. Yeah, we're going out in space. It's so cool. Alright, out we go. Yippee-ki-yay. Oh, this is so cool. Oh my gosh. And this was back in like 2003, 2004. What? Penguin. He does look like a penguin, the way he's walking. Oh, you can hear him breathing. Holy cow, that's a lot of stars. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I can't get enough of this. Oh, anyways, keep going. I love this part.
That's about time. I lost your signal after you left the mining tunnels. Now you're coming in clear.
Except I'm picking you up on the exterior of the facility, on the asteroid's surface. That can't be right.
Hey, look up.
Huh? What are you doing out there?
What do you think? Need to reach him.
You're crazy, even for a Jedi. Look, you need to get out of there, quick.
Oh, I'm trying to pick up the pace, believe me.
What little is left of the facility's venting systems have gone active, most likely from the explosions in the mine. They're venting Paraga's fuel deposits into space through the exterior vents, right in your...
Can't you shut him down?
I can't. I'm locked out of the main systems here. I couldn't shut... The vents look like they've been purposely rerouted to vent the gases to the exterior. And only in the last few minutes. It's almost as if...
Somebody's trying to keep me from getting over there.
Now what now? I don't believe this. There's a ship coming in. I have a bad...
Alright, so right now there's currently a cinematic going on. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't record it, but it has a picture of the Harbinger coming in, and there is Darth's. There's a guy surrounded by corpses, lots of dead people, and he's currently meditating on his knees. If you want to see the cinematics, you could probably check them out online. But yeah, no, he's just on his knees and he's looking like he's meditating, praying. He's all covered in scars and cracks. His name is Darth Sion. He's super cool. You'll find out more about his backstory and stuff later on, but yeah, no, for now, he's just killed everything and everyone on that ship. And so, yeah, cool beans. now it's flying in and it's coming in to get docked and it looks cool. Anyways, moving on. Hey, at least you can see this part. Here it comes. Sound like Darth Vader. I still can't get over that they got Timothy Osmondson to do the voice work for that. That was so cool. I did not expect that at all. Like, I never even, like, that thought never even crossed my mind. But that's cool. I mean, I might be totally wrong and it's just somebody who, like, sounds a ton like him, but oh my gosh, that's so cool. Anyways, yes, it's docking. Dun dun dun. Eventually we have to get on there. Alright. Yep, get some fueling. Get some of that good stuff. Gotta fuel up. Alright, and now there are bad guys. Woohoo! Lots of bad guys. Alright. The Droid. Yep. He's here. And he's here for me. He likes me for my body. This is really annoying. Like, this takes off chunks of your health. Unless you time it right. Which, I mean, I'm just going for the sprints. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just, it just keeps going. Oh, nope, it doesn't. Come on. Okay, good. Whew. That was close. Anyways, progress territory level. Alright, fun stuff. Okay, let's go. And let's blow up some more droids. What's up? Can't hit worth a darn. Let's put on another Telos Mighty Shield. Maybe another shield just in case. Oh, come on. Oh. I was gonna say, did it cancel off my attack just because I was busy doing stuff, okay? Life just happens sometimes, man. Telos Mighty Shield. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's bust the droids. Stop missing, please. Okay, so that'll... I think I'm gonna need to dual him fighting. There we go. There we go. Very nice. Alright, storage log. Alright, the freeze rate. Carbonite freeze rays on demand before I get halfway across. Just take him out from a distance or sneak across. It's all locked down. I should be alright. Ah! No. Sorry. Go dead. Let's hope it says me. And so it opens. Okay. This room is awesome. Because it's just got like tons of stuff. Oh, it was empty. Well, at least I got the experience points for opening it. Insulated gloves. That stuff. Right. Credits. Cool. Large slug. And an energy shield. Okay, so not as much as I was hoping, but I think the insulated gloves help versus fire and cold damage. Yep, so if I need to do anything important, I can use those, but otherwise, let's go with insulated gloves. Workbench. No, I actually don't. Alright, let's keep going. Opening the door. Hello, fire suppression systems. Oh, I've got sonic grenades out the wazoo. And one more. Stop. Oh my gosh. Fight. I want to fight it so bad. Go right ahead. Luckily, we only do one damage. Thanks to those insulated gloves I have on. Thank you. Dead, 25 experience to me. Experience to me. Hey, remains. We'll blow this up. stuff. Mandalorian melee shield. So if I ever run into any people who do melee damage, that's the thing to use. Right. Put him down. Oh, I should have aware of Luckily, we can't get this. I should have been the broadside. Okay. What? Okay. Right. Right. Okay. Good to go. That hurts to do it. Gotta get them drones. Alright. Let's throw a sonic grenade at it. So, oh, crap. Oh, it did hit him. That's nice. And guess what? Oh, run away, run away. Guess what? You can't run from me. Why'd you have to get so close for that? And then more suppression fire extinguishers. Look, I think I can just, if I remember correctly from here, I can turn them off. And let's reroute. Okay. And emergency lockdown. Good. ComSec stone. And there's just people's assignments. Okay, it's deathly silent. Lovely. 58 received. Thank you. Okay. Sonic grenade for you. And one more for you. No, don't you dare. Yes. Ha ha. Sucker. And then one more sonic grenade. Please don't bounce off the wall. Oh, went right through. That's nice. Lightning. Stop. Lightning that's not really lightning. Oh, okay. One at a time. One at a time. Oh wait, this is broken, and the only way to do it is with a mine, which I don't have. Alright, open system. Open it. Alright. Repair kit. Come on, guys. More good stuff, please. Oh. More repair kits. Well. Power pulsator. Okay. Alrighty, let's kill some more droids. So. Okay. Oh, we see it. Oh, no. Come out. Not here. See. Boom. Level up. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 2. Well, okay. No, I gotta keep it up. Repair is so nice. Anyways, this will bring me back to full health, thankfully. The force barrier? I'll leave it till later. Or not. Okay, let's go with Force Valor. Force Honor. That seems nice. It's like my own personal shield, making my AC kind of. Hey, Yeah. Alright, all that's left is stone grenade stuff. Yeah. Scattered survival kits. That's right. All these survival kits have is chemicals. And a breath mask. Ah, yes. I swear they're never going to get around to fixing the ventilation systems. If the food processors back up again, then next time the fumes start flooding into the mess hall, I'll be dead rather than just being nauseous. I'll keep the breath mask in here, just in case we have a repeat incident. Yeah, you do that. You do that. Thanks for helping a brother out. Anyways, I think that's where I'm going to leave it here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you like, please just like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.